Lines are drawn in the sand to see who's daring enough to cross them.
Whether you're wondering if you should, wishing you could, or wishing a bish would, I'm just glad you decided to F around and find out on Coffee with Dubs. Welcome in. Yesterday, I had one of those conversations with my son that every parent hopes they'll have someday. It wasn't a lecture. It wasn't me trying to win an argument or hand down advice from the mountaintop. It was just two adults talking honestly about what matters and where our attention belongs, and how easy it is to lose sight of things that deserve it most. By the time we hung up, I realized something funny. I thought I was helping him sort through his priorities, but somewhere during that conversation, I started hearing my own words differently. And that realization followed me the rest of the day because lately I've been thinking a lot about protecting my peace. It's become almost a personal mission. Life has enough noise without volunteering for more of it. And the older I get, the more I appreciate the quiet afternoon, an honest conversation, a walk with my dogs, or simply sitting beside my wife doing absolutely nothing. Peace has become valuable because I finally understand how expensive it is once you lose it. But there's another side of that equation I don't think I've given enough attention to. Peace means very little if it comes at the cost of your self-respect. Somewhere along the way, I've realized that I've spent too much energy trying to keep situations calm while quietly accepting behavior that shouldn't have been acceptable in the first place. And eventually, those compromises stack up. Resentment starts collecting interest, and that's a debt nobody enjoys paying. I was reminded of that yesterday when I let my emotions drive the conversation at home. I got frustrated, and instead of explaining what I was feeling, I let frustration grab the wheel and steer it into a bridge abundant. It wasn't productive. It wasn't thoughtful. It certainly wasn't the version of myself that I've been trying to become. Looking back, the issue wasn't what I wanted to say. It was the way I chose to say it. Respect isn't something you demand after you've lost control yourself. It starts by respecting yourself enough to speak up before frustration turns into anger. I noticed another pattern in my life. I spend a lot of time trying to take care of everybody. Family, friends, projects, community, work. Before long, I'm carrying so much I forget to ask whether all of it belongs on my shoulders anymore. I'm getting too old to believe I can save every situation or solve every problem. And at some point, you have to admit, your time, your energy, hell, your attention are limited resources. And if you hand them out to everyone, eventually, people who matter most receive whatever happens to be left over. For me, this list has become surprisingly simple. My wife, my dogs, my family. The work that gives my life purpose, and everything else has to find some place after that. Doesn't mean I care less about the people. It means I've finally accepted that I can't be everything to everyone without eventually becoming very little to myself. That's not selfish, that's sustainable. I think that's what I hope my grandkids understand someday. You're allowed to be the hero of your own story. In fact, you have to be. If you spend your whole life treating yourself like a sidekick, waiting until everyone else's needs are met before you acknowledge your own, you'll eventually wake up wondering where your life went. The people who truly love you don't benefit from the burned out version of you. They benefit from the version that has enough strength to genuinely show up. And maybe that's what I'm learning. Protect your peace, absolutely. The world will give you plenty of reasons to do that, but don't stop there. Protect your self-respect too, because peace without respect slowly becomes surrender, and respect without peace becomes constant conflict. Somewhere between those two is a life where you can look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and honestly say, I handled that the way the person I'm trying to become would have. And that's a version of me I'm still chasing. So, if you're chasing your version too, come on back tomorrow and have another pour on Coffee with Dubs. I'm out of here.